Yeah, it's anytime you have delays like that, and we have them here in Pittsburgh. We know the weather can be crazy at times, and they can be challenging.
What were the discussions like about weighing whether to try to play the game, how long the delay you're going to have?
Yeah, just talking through it with the league and with the Astros, and it's obviously it's the last game that they're here, and trying to find, it's while they're here, we wanted to play.
That play by Hayes in the fifth, where does that
Oh my
rank?
gosh, unbelievable! I mean, anytime he's out there on defense, he is, he's going to wow you, and he continues to make plays like that just you don't even think are possible. Running that hard to the line and to be able to get that much on it to throw across your body, he's unbelievable over there.
What did you see from Keller in the fourth?
Yeah, it looked like they just got on a sweeper. There were a couple hits off of it. It wasn't as sharp. I mean, outside of that, he pitched really, really well, I thought. And, it just looked like they caught a couple sweepers that caught the plate and put up some runs.
What did you like we talked about Trello not being in the lineup, but came in and found swings tonight?
He did. Some great base hits, the walk. Isaiah down there at the bottom had some great at-bats. And, scratched and clawed against Valdez there. I mean, his stuff was really working. He had the fastball going, the sinker. A curveball is an elite pitch, and found ways. We did a good job there. Triolo double. Isaiah got him over. Cruzy, good at bat there to get Tree in. Cruzy came up with the base hit later off of him, just scratching and clawing to try to put some runs across.
With Keller, you mentioned that sweeper. Was there a difference between the first three innings and the fourth, or was that?
Seemed to be.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, from the side. That just seemed to be what they were on the home run, and I think one of the base hits. It just seemed like it wasn't as sharp. I mean, I thought his stuff was outside of that pretty good all night. Fastball had life, mixed in some changeups, and sweeper seemed outside of that inning seemed to be pretty good.
I guess at a season high with 16 strikeouts tonight. Was that just kind of a result of the lull before the game, or I guess what would you kind of attribute that to?
I would Framber,
yeah.
And the stuff that in Abreu coming in behind him, it was his curveball at the beginning of the game had from the side. When you can see as much depth from the side, it was he had it going on.
Did you feel like when he strikes out the side to start the game, especially after 3+ hour delay, did you have a feeling it could be a tough night against them? I mean, did you see a guy who looked like he was in the zone?
Yeah, he's a great pitcher, and anytime you face him, you're gonna be up for a battle. And like I said, we found ways to get guys on base, found ways to scratch and claw, put some runs across the board. And even late, finding opportunities to get guys on base. We had scoring position in a number of innings, and the guys continue to fight and battle up there.
Kind of seemed like he keyed it up a little bit for the top four guys in the lineup. I think they combined for 12 or 13 of the Ks. Is that, obviously this is more of a question for him, but is that something where he's like dialing it up for those guys, or what did you see from the top of your lineup?
Man, it was that curveball that he kept going to. I mean, like I said, the depth on it, and then when the first few guys, I think when he was up to 97, 98, I mean, most of the time he's in that mid-90s, which makes it tough, but when he's running it up there, 97 as well with the sinker, and then throwing that curveball, it makes it really hard to hit, and like I said, to be able to scratch and claw against him, get a couple on the board, and just weren't able to hold him close there.
What'd you make of the guys in the bullpen after Keller?
Nicholas came in, did a good job. Stuff looked really good. Struggled finding the zone there at the beginning, and then got in the zone. Did a good job. And then Brucky, it's tough. He hasn't pitched in a while, and we had to get him in to keep him fresh, especially with Phillies coming in and the lefties that they have, and probably pretty tough lane for him to go in. It was just a matter of getting him some work to be fresh after not pitching for a while.
Paredes had 3 home runs this series, 2 tonight. What makes him such a dominant power hitter?
Man, he's done it for a while, and the pull side power is elite, and he's going up there and getting his swings off. He showed that numerous times throughout the series, and got us twice tonight.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks.